Hey Torpor, how you doing? Hey Tids, how you doing? I'm just setting my wet palette up and then I'll take us onto the main screen. Rough night, tiring day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you might not be streaming tonight and that you've had a rough time of it. I hope things improve soon. Oh, that's awesome, Tids. I'm glad you've found a nice game that you enjoy. Okay. That should do for now. There we go. Hello everyone. It's Friday. Must honour tradition on a Friday night. Yeah, do let me know if you can't hear the music. The reason the stream has started late is because the jukebox crapped out at 25 past. And can't really have happy hour without the jukebox, can we? So I decided I'd fix that before I went live. I have made a tiny little change to the stream layout. I don't know if you'll be able to see it at the moment. I think that may actually be what caused the jukebox to crap out as well, me messing around with things. I mean, it shouldn't do, but... Hey Rocket, how you doing? You know, I think I'm going to thin this down a little bit. Because it's going on nicely, but I don't know. It feels a bit thick, even though it's pre-thinned. Some paints are like that. Yeah, that's better. Consistency on this paint is a bit thicker than most of the other paints I've got. So to be properly pre-thinned with the Liquitex, I'd need put an extra drop in. But a little bit of water will do. So, hey Kian, how you doing? Ooh, what food you got, Tids? Vermintide into relative relaxation. Awesome! This is amazing. Love it. I'm really sorry, I can't remember if I said hello to you, Kian. I saw your message and then don't remember, like, I have lost some brief time. Also, it looks like my mic's peaking, which is unusual. So I'm just going to turn it down a tiny bit. Which means I have to get really close to it. We'll just turn it down a little bit. Yeah, it was like fully in the red zone, which it never does. So I've turned it down a tiny little bit just so that it's not all the way in the red zone. Still going into the red zone, but hopefully not deafening anybody that's got me in their ears. So what I'm thinking is I'm starting with our little wheelchair friend here. As you may have guessed from the fact that I'm painting the truck. And I'm going to paint it with this Doomball Brown as the base, and then I'm going to paint a nice bright red over the top. I might actually use an ink, or I might show you some of my truly magic paint that I got from Green Stuff World for my birthday. Which is just witchcraft in a bottle. Because I think that'd be fun. Sounds nice, Tids. Oh, Kian, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can have a nice chill time here and get your writing mojo back. Sounds like we've all had a rough Friday. Congratulations, everyone. We made it through the first week of 2022. Which in and of itself is a scary thought. Hey, Rust. How you doing? Eagle-eyed folks might notice a tiny little splodge of a metallic paint on my palette. It is Lead Belcher, and I'm going to be using that for some of the metal parts. In fact, let's cover that to see how it fares with my fancy metal paint. Do the same with that one. Went to all that effort not to paint them and I've changed my mind. Typically. But that's okay. This is a process. Sometimes as you're going through, you'll realise that what you were going to do won't work, or You just change your mind about how you want to do something, and that's okay. Heck, sometimes you might even decide that you want to do something you've never done before when you were going to like play it safe. And that can be really fun. Trial and error, exactly. I mean, some people have everything all planned out, and that's cool too. If you know exactly what you're going to do, exactly what you want to do, and you want to stick to that, then that's all good. But it's okay to not know what you're going to do either. As well. Ugh, words are hard. And that goes for life as well as hobbying. Hey, Cyborg, how you doing? Like, I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Both with this and with life. And that's okay. I'll figure it out. Maybe. And even if I don't, doesn't matter. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, Turning Red looks really good, by the way. Geist, thank you for sending me the trailers. Awesome, Rust. Congratulations. Oh, bloody hell, Cyborg. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that the complaint is resolved in a satisfactory way. And that whatever it is that person is doing to cause you to need to raise a complaint in the first place, that they stop doing it. Or, I guess, start doing it if they're, you know, not doing their job. Fair, Geist. Fair. Hey, psychologist, how you doing? I've been having some problems with my hands cramping up the last couple of days, so if I start to feel pain in my arm, I'll probably stop, even if it means stopping early. My body's not doing so great today, and hasn't been for a few days. And I suppose I should probably try and look after it. Oops. Getting some really good third wave in tonight. Yeah, fair play, Rust. Enjoy your lurk, and good luck. Oh, wow. That's rough, Cyborg. I mean, this is one of those the customer is always right situations. If that's what the customer's asked for, that's what you give the customer. They're the ones paying at the end of the day. So I'm with you there, mate. Okay. Have I missed anything? No. It looks a little bit rough at the minute, but that's okay. We'll call it battle damage. Hey, Session, how you doing? Okay. So, I have 2 paints I've not used before to try tonight. We'll leave the truck there. I have Green Stuff World's Blush Red ink, which I'm going to try putting over this Doomball Brown to see how that comes out. And the one I'm excited about trying is the Green Stuff World Metal Filter Red Interference. This stuff is fucking witchcraft. I've got to shake it first, because you can see all the pigment is at the bottom of the bottle there, look. You can even see the gap where the liquid is. It's all just sort of separated because of the temperature. That did not help you at all, did it, Porthos? He jumped up to get my attention, and I completely ignored him because I was talking about paint. And then he sniffed around in the hopes of finding crumbs of the mince pies I was eating earlier, which he won't, because like I'd leave crumbs. Ooh, a bit of erasure as well. Nice one, Torpor. Oh God, this is really badly separated. Little bit of paint bottle shaking ASMR for you all there. He really wants to come up. I don't leave evidence. Oh no, but I admit to it on Twitter. I've got 1 mince pie out of the box of 6 left. And I would have eaten that if I hadn't had to fix the jukebox. But I'm going to eat that when the stream finishes. Slow hasn't gotten up yet, so I don't know what I'm doing about food tonight, whether I'm eating by myself or I'm eating with him after my stream. Shit, that's still, like, look, you can see it better now. It's mostly mixed up, but then you've got this massive lump of pigment here, which you can just sort of see. Porthos has run away. Not paying enough attention to him, so he's left. He's been really mad at me the last few days, because he's really badly injured one of his claws, and I've been trying to keep it clean and protect it from him chewing it, because it's itchy, because it's healing. and he doesn't like people touching his paws, so he's been getting really stroppy with me, and like doesn't want to sit near me or anything, because he thinks that by denying me a lack of free space, he's going to get back at me somehow, I think. Dogs are very, very socially aware. The socially intelligent creatures, not so good at spatial awareness and that kind of stuff. Isn't that right, sweetheart? You know exactly how to manipulate someone into getting what you want. But you'd walk into a lamppost, wouldn't you? Yeah. Oh, your breath stinks, little mate. Okay, you can come up now. Finish shaking the paint. Oh. Is everybody ready for some Porthos time? Oh, you bastard. Yeah, he really wanted to come up. He's just, like, leapt into my lap. So much for that, denying me cuddle time, huh, buddy? Lasted ages, didn't it? Whole 24 hours. Okay, it's finally, I think, mixed up properly. Now, I'm going to move the truck out of the way so that you can see what's going on the wet palette. Because this is proper fucking magic, this is. As you may have guessed from the fact that the contents of this bottle is white, this paint comes out white. Oof. And it's kind of actually clogged as well, which is not good. Nothing for you to eat here, Porthos. Yeah. That's better. So, you can see it there on the wet palette, hopefully. Oh no, you can't. It's so white. You can't see it on the wet palette. Hang on. Bring the palette over. There it is, look. So this is the red interference paint. Awesome, congratulations, Cyborg. Okay. Are we ready? I'll be really upset if this one doesn't work like the blue one did. Yeah, you can't really see it on stream, I don't think. But that has actually gone like a pinkish red. There we go. You can see it more clearly on that bit. I'll turn the desk lamp down a little bit so you can see it a bit clearer. There you go. So it comes out of the bottle, this frankly questionable sparkly white colour, and it goes onto the miniature and turns the colour that it says it is on the bottle. There we go. You can see it much clearer on that bit there. I love this stuff. So white you can't see it against a pure white background. I dubbed this shade Kanye's Audience. Oh, Rust, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cyborg, but congrats on the Blu-ray copy. But yeah, so I love this stuff. It's amazing. There's, I think, 5 or 6 different colours, and I'll show you what the blue one looks like. 'cause it's the name of the game. Fair play, Rust. Okay, so this guy is covered in the same blue all over. I think this is actually Night Lord's blue that I'm using as a base. Because he's a psyker, I wanted to make him sort of fancy. So I used the blue interference metallic paint on his cape to just see how it would work out. And bearing in mind, it's the same colour as the red interference when you get it out the bottle. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And look at the difference in the depth between his leg and the... let's turn the light up a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? Swear, witchcraft in a bottle. And you can see where I've drizzled it here by accident. And it's not gone all the way on. It's so, so cool. But yeah, so they're my favourite paints, I think. Just because you don't expect them to come out with such brilliant colours, considering how they start out. Yeah, now that's had time to sit, you can really see that it's not come out the white colour that it is in the bottle. It was very cool. So I'm going to do the same on the other side just for consistency's sake. Oops, just dropped a toothpick on my lap. No, Porthos, it's not food. Sometimes I want to throw it. So I'm going to use Lead Belcher for this, and for the actual treads. You know what I mean. The things that aren't wheels that make the thing go forward. I'll probably put a little bit of the red ink on these metallic bits as well, just to see what that looks like and to see if I can mute it a little bit, because it's great, but it does look quite pink. That's the one, Tids. Oh yeah, I took the opportunity while I was waiting for my computer to restart when the jukebox died, to tidy up my hobby space a little bit. So most of the paints are away now, but I've got to reorganise my paint stack in the background there, because I just sort of dumped them in anywhere, and I like to try and keep them colour coded so that I can easily find the paint I'm looking for. Then again, almost all of my blue paints are in a Ziploc bag at my feet right now, because I took them to Wheezy's house. This is before Christmas. Yeah, and I've just not bothered to put them away. I was hoping I'd get to see Wheezy and everybody again before Christmas, but it just didn't happen. Oh, for anybody that doesn't often use their channel points, you getting down, P? Go on then. Bye-bye. Bye, Porthos. Okay. I have added a new channel point redemption, as I said I would. Hoping it's working, called Old Zogwart's Curse. So for 10,000 Porthos pounds, you can inflict Old Zogwart's Curse upon yourself. What's this? A friend, a family member, a celebrity, a cartoon character, whatever you like, and I will modify and paint a squig to match your request. Now, Tidders has redeemed Old Zogwart's Curse to show how it works, but actually already has a squigified version in the cabinet. So if you actually do want to squigify somebody else, Tids, then please do let me know. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of the red, but super watered down. This is pure red from Army Painter. Because I've decided I don't like that being the sort of pinky colour. I'm going to leave a couple of bits with it on. Even super watered down, this stuff's really potent. Look at that. I think I just heard Slow get up. Can't see him though, maybe not. Oh no, that sounds like movement. can we perhaps get a squig themed upon the famed Chilean-American actor Jose Pedro Balmaceda Pascal? I think we could. I will do my best to pay him a suitable tribute, which is funny considering what's playing right now. But yes. I'm not sure how I will go about making a Pedro Pascal squig. So if anybody has any suggestions on how I could do that, do let me know. And I will... Oh, I need like a notepad or something to write that down on so I don't forget. I'll go get one in a sec, once I've painted this. I really like this mashup. There's 3 of these, I think. Where some absolute wizard has mashed up tracks from Neon Genesis Evangelion with Tenacious D songs. And they just fit so well. Make a squig and a Mando hat. Could do. Do I have a squig that would look good in a Mando hat? Maybe that one, actually. Yeah. Right. I will quickly go and get a notepad to write that down on so I don't forget. Oh, actually, I've got a pad of paper just here. Now I need a pen. Oh, a pencil will do. Oh god, I forgot about that. Okay. I just found a stack of notes that I wrote for work in the last week before Christmas. Of things that, like, meetings I had to set up and stuff like that, and I've just completely forgotten about all of them. Pedro Pascal squig. Yeah, I was kind of getting that mental image as well, Tids. Like, when he gets cursed, the only thing that doesn't shrink is the Mando helmet, so it's just a squig in a Mando helmet. That'll take some sculpting, I think. Actually, then again, I've got some brass etch. And some, I think it might be aluminium? I don't know. But I've got things I could probably do that with, actually, thinking about it. Ooh, not heard this in a while. Nice choice, Torpor. I was talking to Crazy Ivan about Rammstein a while back. And they were telling me that apparently, and this is third hand, so like don't shoot the messenger, but apparently there was a point in time not so long ago when folks thought that Rammstein were a right-wing band. And somebody asked Till Lindemann about it during an interview, and that inspired one of their songs. Because his response was to say, "My heart beats to the left." And then they did, oh gosh, what's it called? I think it's called Lynch to Treife. It's good. It's a good song. And my pronunciation of that name is probably absolutely fucking awful, but I tried. I tried my best. 'Tis indeed. Yeah, so... But I really love that as a response to that kind of question. My heart beats to the left. I was actually very, very lucky. I got to see Rammstein at Download one year. Having been completely unable to go to any of their tour shows in the UK every time they'd toured the UK. They're a really good band live. I mean, I know seeing a band at Download is very different from seeing them on their own tour. But honestly, I suspect with Rammstein that's probably not the case. I've heard stories of the pyrotechnics at their shows, and if what I saw at Download is anything to go by, yeah, the pyrotechnics are amazing. The whole thing was just very, very fun. And very energetic. That's the one. Honestly, though, how could anybody think they were a right-wing band with some of the stuff they do? And some of the things they say. Silly buggers. Yeah, fair tids. Oh, I did do that bit as well. That's fair, Rust. Just try and tidy that up a little bit. I'm not too fussed about it being like pretty and tidy because we can pretend it's battle damage. And also, now I think it's time to try this ink. So we're going to try the red blush. I've never used it before, which is why I've put the couple of coats of the just normal red on first. Because I don't know what this is going to turn out like. Inks are very, very watery, so you don't need to thin them out. But they are also very highly pigmented, so I'm hoping that it gives like a nice shiny red coat over the top. It looks like that's exactly what it's going to do, looking at that. Only the best for our little friend here. Oh, and that's worked really well on that metal as well. It's just darkened it down enough. So I'll put a little bit there too. There we go. Yeah, I like that. It's going to go really fast now. Oh, as well as the squigify yourself or somebody else option, you also have, I think it's 5,000 points, maybe 6, to name a squig. So obviously I'm going to be painting a lot more squigs this year than I did last year. And each one of them is going to get their name on their base, like my previous squigs have. And if you want to name one, if you are struck with inspiration for the name of any of the little squiggy friends you see me painting, oops, I twitched, then you can use that channel point redemption to name one of our little friends. Okay, so over the Doomball brown it looks a bit meh, but it looks great over the top of that red. So I'm going to paint the rest of this red and then put the ink over the top, and then we'll start looking at putting some of the details in, but I'll use a different brush for that. Because in case you were wondering, I'm using my character brush at the moment, so I'm actually using a bigger brush than I normally do for painting this smaller than usual miniature. Because it's fun to be confusing. Also, I'm trying really, really hard not to just use the Psycho all the time and rely on it too much. Because otherwise I have to buy a new one. But also, it's good practice for me to paint with other brushes. Temporarily unavailable? Really? Huh.
Hello there.
Hey, Hans. Wanted to use up some cream cheese. Oh my god, that sounds amazing, Hans. It doesn't sound janky in the slightest, it sounds glorious. I've not had lasagna in ages. It's one of those things that you can't really make for one person, and Slow's not a fan, so I only get to eat it if we go out somewhere. Which doesn't happen, cause... well, we all know why. I'm not going to say it. I have no way of storing batch cooked food at the minute, Teds, other than in the fridge. And our fridge is tiny, so... I mean, I could make a 4-person lasagna and eat the whole thing in a single sitting. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey, Modhail and Mum, I hope you're both well. I will deal with those checks in a moment. Just wanna... I'm not so fussed about making this bit perfect because there's going to be a squig butt on it. So, as long as everything else looks nice, we're fine. Right. Modhail and Mum, thank you for the posture check, the stretches, the hydrate, the other posture check, and the treats for Porthos, which I will give him in a moment. I'm just going to give my shoulders a little roll. Hey, Penguin Sentinel, how you doing? Hey, Spooky Dark Clouds, how you doing? Right, have I missed anyone? Alright. And there's the treat for Porthos. Indeed, Penguin Sentinel. We are into the backup playlist, and I have all of Fighting Evil's stuff in the backup playlist. It's actually Twitch safe, from what I understand. So I could have this in the VOD and it wouldn't be a problem. Not that I'm going to do that. For anybody that has never seen any of the Happy Hour VODs, all of the music is muted. It's actually routed through a different audio channel so that it's not picked up by the recording. That's better. The light's bouncing off of the red a bit too much and I can't see what I'm doing. Either that or my eyesight's going, one or t'other. Except that one song. Yes. Project is coming along nicely, by the way. Awesome, Penguin. Glad to hear it. And yes, Modhail, I saw you mention that this is an epic orc battle wagon. Well, it was. Not for much longer. I'm going to put another layer of red paint on here. There we go. Because it looks a little streaky. I don't want it to be too streaky. We'll make that little hatch red. Actually, we'll make both of these bits red. Oh God, this takes me back. Oh, that's wicked, Kian. Good on you. Don't want your orcs to streak. Not on Twitch, definitely. TOS. Yeah, that's fair, Tids. I have some particularly fond but bittersweet memories of this song. Friend of mine when I was at college, and me, not college, yeah, sixth form, we're in a band together, and this is one of the songs that we performed because she really liked it. But we've not spoken in a very long time. Reminds me, I need to see Spooderman. First MCU movie I actually care about. That's fair. The other Spider-Man films are actually pretty good. Like the two that... The two Tom Holland ones that have already happened. They're pretty good. Decided I wanted to do that bit red as well. Like I said earlier, this is a process. I'm just, you know, doing what feels right. This is nice. This feels very much like something you'd hear in a bar. Hey, Kenk, how you doing? Digital art scares me. Oh, bless you. How's it going? Where is my Spiders Man? I know, right, Cyborg? I'd like to see Spiders Man. But I'm weird. I like spiders. I'm really looking forward to the second Spider-Verse film. I adore Miles Morales. I think he's a wonderful character. And the movie is just, like, the first movie was so stylish. I'm so glad we're getting a sequel. What am I gonna do tonight? Just trying to decide what I want to do about food and stuff. I think man's spider would be more scary. Oh my god, that'd be horrifying. Okay, so that's all of the red bits, I think, done. So I'm going to get the lead belcher. And I'm going to regret this, I know I am. Yeah, look. Got orange goop in the tank treads. Get off. I mean, the bottom of them I don't need to worry about so much anyway, because it's going to be stuck to the... Sorry, squig. It's going to be stuck to the base, so... But we do want to at least get... under there a little bit, just so that you can't really tell. Because, like, if the paint just sort of stops, it's going to look a bit odd. Fair play, kids. Same thing I do every night, try to take over the world. I am not the brain. If anything, I'm Pinky in that situation. Marv. Ooh, we've got a little bit that needs some red on it there. Oh, Pinky, you're sort of tealish. Well done, Tids. You know what you get for that. Zoinks. Yeah, penguins. Oh, Cyborg, too fucking real, mate. Awesome, Kenk. I'll take a look later.
Hello there.
Hey, Sheridan, how you doing? You can mostly see my thumb at the moment. And I'm sorry about that, but... There we go. There's not much for me to grip on this mini. Oh, yeah, That little bit of primer on my thumbnail there, you can just sort of see. That's from Wednesday. I have had a shower and literally scrubbed my nails with a nail brush since then. That will not come off. That's how good Green Stuff World primer is. You know, I could have just been holding the pin this entire time. In fact... Haha! Success. Don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll see. It's not great. Just push it in a little further. There we go. So I'm probably going to wash these with a bit of Nuln Oil. What are we thinking for the base for this guy, by the way? Do we want some grass? Maybe some flowers? Or do we want some gravel or sand? What do we think? What will look good? Nuln Oil solves many problems, causes few. Fair, Cyborg. Oh, Sheridan, I know that feeling all too well. I hope you feel more well rested soon. And that you can just, like, chill in here, and hopefully that will replenish you a little bit as well. But yeah, feeling like you've slept too much but not slept at all is a fucking mood, and it is awful. Ah, yes, I have been playing around with settings. What is it? Let's have a look-see. Oh, come on, OBS, you can load it. Or you can't? No, Disney stuff is not banned. What song was it? Ah, that's why. I have banned the tag meme from the jukebox to avoid anybody posting shitpost music when they don't know that there's a no shitposting rule. So obviously, that's got the meme tag on it. Sorry, Cyborg. So I'm painting the inside of the treads, even though I don't think they're going to be seen, just in case. We might be able to catch a little glimpse of them. Not heard these before. They're good. I've got to admit, when I heard the singer, I thought it was for a second, but a song that I'd never heard. Though it's not a very umphy song. There we go. Ah, okay. So there should be like a fourth little bit here, but it looks like it's not really there. So I'm just going to paint it in and hope for the best. Okay. Got those bits there as well, which we'll probably be able to see a little bit of, so we'll paint them red. I like these guys, they're good. Oh, awesome, Kian. Oh dear. We're back to the internal server errors again. Oh, tech squig. See if you can get a link that's not got the watch question mark in it, Kian. And if that one works, then we've figured out what's causing the internal server errors, I think. Right. Tech squig loves me. Apparently so, Kenk. Textweek has this really bad habit of playing favourites. Like, there was a couple of months where Tids won every game giveaway. And even after I went through and adjusted the settings to rebalance the likelihood of mods and subscribers winning, Tids still won a few weeks in a row. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that one had a watch question mark in it too. The server's just being fucky. Damn it, I thought we'd figured it out then. I wish it'd give us a more effective error message as well. Because internal server error is massively unhelpful. Like, not even an error code. Why do you hate Transformers, TechSquig? Okay, I'll do the underside of the roller, and then we'll turn it back on its head. I don't need to hold the painting handle for this bit, I can just leave it sat like that. It's the auto-generated channels that the bot doesn't like. If the channel name has topic or the musical note in the name, it's auto-generated. Ah. So, nice one, Torpor. I have a story associated with this song. How many of you have heard of Guild Wars? Or have any of you heard of Guild Wars? Yes. Played both 1 and 2. So, some of you will already know then, in Guild Wars 2, you could learn to play instruments. Love Guild Wars. Yeah, me too. Kenk. I've not played in a very long time, but I really enjoyed Guild Wars. And the way you played the instruments was each note was assigned to a number key on your keyboard. And one of my friends, who was part of my regular Guild Wars group, really liked the sound of silence. Not specifically this version, though they did like this one as well. But I got myself a harp and learned to play the sound of silence on the harp. And during the Halloween event that year, they gave away, if you did certain things, they gave away this like hooded cloak with an evil face in it that looked very much like the Disturbed mascot. So next time my friend logged in, I put the Disturbed hood on, and I got my harp out, and I played the sound of silence to them. And when they realised that I could play the sound of silence, and that I just figured it out by myself, they started asking me. They were a bit freaked out to begin with, but they absolutely loved it. And it became a thing that whenever we completed a task, I would stand in front of the group that we played with and just play music for them. But yeah, the rest of the group started asking if I could learn how to play different songs. So I had a different tune that I would play for each member of the group based on tracks that they really liked. Probably couldn't do it now because it's been 4 years or so, I think, since I did that. But yeah, I taught myself how to play the harp in Guild Wars so that I could entertain my friends. And this was the first thing I learnt to play. Hey there, Kev and Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid. How did your stream go? It's a very appropriate raid notification considering what I'm painting right now. Dinner is done, time to eat. Enjoy your dinner, Hans. How's mine going? Mine's going good. We're getting some good painting done. I've had some really good music in the jukebox. quite proud of myself for painting so much of this mini with this paintbrush, instead of just falling back on my usual brush. Especially considering the size of the mini. I'm going to take the wins where I can get them at the minute, and this is definitely a win. Oh no, I'm with you there, Modhale. I'm still harping on about it, yes, indeed. That was a terrible pun. You know what you get for your terrible pun? I noticed I'd missed a spot. Oh. Missed a spot this side too. I mean, nobody's going to see that, but I know it's there now, so. You're welcome, Modho. I feel like you folks are deliberately making terrible puns now so that you can get the horrible laugh track. Twitch app is being weird. Oof. Yeah, I know that feeling. So many problems with the Twitch app. So jank. Right. Fair play, Modho. I genuinely thought about changing the name of TechSquig when I did the rebrand. But I don't know. I kind of like our little squig friend. Even if it is having more and more senior moments these days. Okay, now I'm going to get the psycho out. Tech Squig is friend. Yeah, exactly. We love our little squig friend. No, actually, I want the other psycho. You got the power. Try not to sing along. Love this tune. Okay, so this is what I need this psycho for. Because now we're going to do the little details. We've got the little bit on the top there that needs doing still, but I'll do that in a minute. Right. Big brush for this bit. You've got the touch. You've got the power. I love seeing Gunform Megatron. You know, I would as well, Cyborg. I mean, I haven't. Right. The Psycho is a good bit of kit, I think. Oh, this is probably going to sound like a humble brag, but I'm kind of surprised and also very flattered, and I think you folks will appreciate this. The raccoons that I was painting on stream until the other week. Before Christmas. Before New Year? Before New Year. There we go. The Raccoon Ghostbusters, which were designed by a company called Broken Anvil Miniatures. So I posted them onto Wib's call for miniatures painted in the last couple of months for his painting log. And Broken Anvil Miniatures actually liked the tweet and followed me. Which is a thing that has happened now. And like, that's really cool, and I'm kind of excited about it, but also, oh god, they noticed me, you know. Oh, really, Penguin? That's great. They were so much fun to paint. But yeah, so I'm hype about it because it's awesome, but also I'm a bit wigged out by the fact that it's happened. Especially considering, as much as I love the little Slimer that I made, he's not quite how I wanted him to be. So it's just like, oh god, no. You can thank Cyborg for this one, Sheridan. The urge to make a joke about Rustbot having a carnival then was very strong. And I abstained, but also I had to tell you. Thanks, Rust. I feel like that should be silver. Why did I turn the whole handle round when I could have just turned the top round? That was silly of me. There we go. All those little bits that I never would have been able to do without the Psycho there. Far too tiny. I'm going to make this silver as well. I mean, like I said earlier, this is going to be under a squig butt, so we're not going to see it, but just in case any of it is visible. I mean, that raised bit there is definitely going to be under the squig butt, because that's actually a bit of paint off of the squig that got stuck to the wagon. There. That's better. I can take it off, that'll be fine.
Hello there.
There we go. There's the wagon ready to go. So now we just need to paint the little squig friend. Hey Buff, how you doing? Oh, I've just realised what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. Well, it's 7:15, and I know I started about 15 minutes late, didn't I? So we should finish up for the night, I think. Finishing the wagon just in time. I'm quite pleased with it, actually. I mean, I know it's only a little thing, but watching Fellowship of the Ring, good choice, Buff. I love Fellowship. It's a really good film. Yeah. It still needs some Nuln Oil on it just to give it some shade on the metals, but other than that, that's done. So base is stuck. So once it's on the base, it'll be like that. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go and maybe have a lie down, actually. I feel really tired all of a sudden. Oof. Yeah. Okay. But wagon. We got our wheel wagon for our little legless friend here. Soon he will ride shiny and chrome. Look at his happy face. Him hap. Honestly, I'm glad that this is the squig that got damaged. 'Cause with that face, it's just like it's feeling the wind rush by, you know? Really living its best life. It's a good little friend. It's going to have a happy little life in the sanctuary once it's finished, I'm sure. Okay. I'm going to have to decide what colour to paint the squig friend. Watching legalese. Cool. I guess. Right. Oh, you bugger. Speed squig. Yes, exactly, Buff. Okay, who've we got? Oh, it's Friday, which means that Longfang is streaming Halo Infinite. Let's do the thing then. 'Cause I want to watch that stream. Okay. Massive thank you, everyone, for coming along today. I hope you've enjoyed watching me paint a teeny tiny battle wagon. And I hope, considering it sounds like we've all had a bit of a rough week, that you've found a little bit of respite tonight here in the Retro Raccoon with me. Also, going out on heavy metal? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. This is the life. Right here. I am currently the happy squig. Oh, that's fab. Okay. Right. I will be back tomorrow as long as I'm not too tired. Carrying on with Kaiju Noir. That will be 10 PM UK time until late. And hopefully I'll see you then. And until I do see you next, as always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.